Hi, welcome back. This is Angela Thoma with Dogwood Paper Arts, and we are in Sweet Home, Oregon, in my little tiny studio. And what are we doing today? Well, we're working on this Lavender journal. And right now we're just working on the ephemera. We know that the inside pages are going to just be made with coffee dyed papers. I have some thin ones and I have a little bit thicker. But we haven't designed those yet. Right now last time you were with me, we made, we're almost finished with this writing board. I went ahead and put the old lace on it and the new lace, and tied it to look kind of like a curtain maybe. I think I like it. I don't know yet. But you know what? It's a writing board. It doesn't matter. I mean, there's a few lumps in it, but that's okay. This is just time to play and have fun, so that's what I'm going to do. And I just put the crinkled up music sheet on the back, and I think it's upside down, but it doesn't really matter. It's just the back of the board. So there it is, and that piece is done. Now I cut this piece out. It's going to be a pocket, so it will fit on the bottom of a page, and we will have to cut it down a little bit more to fit on the page. But I'm not going to do that yet, because I might score it and just fold them so that the pocket will open a little bit better. And next I cut out these, and I want to make those a page insert so that they will clip over the edge of the paper like this. So, do we want those to be one piece and just be in the center of the book? And we could just put a crease right down here. No, because that won't work. You can see that this piece is just that wide. So the other thing that we can do is to cut down to this piece and cut this extra edge off of it, and then we'll use some fabric to put this piece together, and it will become a page in the journal. Now I know I said I wasn't going to put any of these in as pages, but I'm hoping not to fold any of the big pages over. Now, that could change. That definitely could change. I don't tell the journal where to go. The journal tells me where we're going. So it leads, and I just follow right along. So if it leads me to putting regular paper, the designer papers in, then that's what we'll do. But I was kind of hoping to not have it overly thick this time. Gosh, have you guys seen the journal that Artie Mays made for Christmas? She is machine sewing in all of the signatures so that, they're not all combined, that they're individual signatures, and it is absolutely stunning. It is so beautiful. So we're going to do this. There's some more of those little pieces, and I want to put a little bit of fabric in there. Where did my little fabric go? Oh, it's over in this drawer now. That's right. I think maybe we'll use that. Now I also I'll show you the fabric that I'm thinking about using for this project. That's right, it's right here. I put it by the sewing machine. Of course I did. This is what I'm thinking about using for the cover. So you can see it's going to be a soft cover journal. But I have these, look at this. Now, if I tore those, that would be better, right? Torn edge is better than just a soft edge. Okay. So, let's see if we can tear it that close. I don't know if I can. It's me, you know. It's me. No, of course I can't. So, well, we'll just cut it down and fray it. We can do that. Let's just go this way. Okay. So there's one nice fray. Okay. Now for these to be the correct direction as they're separated by a page here, then we'll need to have they both won't be face up, but when the pages are open or closed, they will be. Let me flip my glue over. Now I want to leave a little space in there for, oh, you know. Do we want it on this side or the other side? Never know. I never know. Guess we'll put it here. This is going to be the page that shows first. Let's put this here so it has that little bit of fraying coming up there. Yeah. Okay, now, where's my towel? Let's get some of that excess off there. Okay, now, let's see. I want to cut that off right there. Cut that off right there. And cut off some of the strings. And then we'll go like this. Now, I want to be sure that I have the spine in there. So we want this little separation in there. Oh my goodness sake. Okay. Pull the thread off, Ange. You gotta do it. You just have to. Okay, yes, that's correct. Okay, got it. Oh, hey, I forgot to put ink around my paper. That's okay. It'll get there. There we go. Good enough. There. And there we go. That's what we wanted. Okay. Perfect. I think I'm going to round these 4 corners. Maybe, if I can find my corner rounder. That's my stub and my scallop. I think we'll go 1/4 inch. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, it's just little, and that's all I wanted, was just a little bit right on those corners. Perfect. Okay, so there is a nice little journaling spot or whatever. So that is done. Let's leave that open to dry though, so that it doesn't glue itself shut. Oh dear, we don't want it to glue itself shut. So let's see. So I showed you the fabric. This is what I'm thinking about for the cover. And I think that'll be very pretty. So there's that. Now, I do want to cut out some of these doodads. So let's spin this back up. And right now we'll cut right along the pink border if this thing cuts correctly. Yep, it did, thank goodness. And then we'll cut on the pink or purple border, whatever that is. Whatever color that is, that's the one we're cutting on. Oh, that's very pretty, isn't it? Let's put that back there. And let's see, let's go down and cut these off. Looks like I can cut right at the bottom there. And I don't know, should we cut those out right now? Do you think? Very pretty, isn't it? I guess it doesn't hurt to have them cut out in case we want to use them. Now this one looks like I'm going to need to kind of cut along it, and because it's got a wavy edge, top and bottom, so I don't want to do anything to ruin it. Let's see, that looks like I'll be able to cut right along the edge of those and preserve these. Let's see if we can cut along the edge of those. Sometimes they line up, sometimes they don't. Thank goodness today they do. Whoops, I cut that one off a little bit too much. So let's see if I cut that much off. And I cut that much off again. There we go. They should be fairly even tags. Oh, we need to back them though, don't we? Before we cut them out any further. Yep, we have to put backing on those. And backing on those. So let me cut this a little bit closer. so that it's as close as we can get, wasting less coffee dyed paper or whatever paper we decide to use there. Okay, so those are going to go on that paper. Let me grab a piece of it out. There's that one. If I have any tag size, of course I'll pull that out. Like that. We can put a tag on there. Ooh, that's some tea dyed. That is so pretty. Alright. Looks like if I cut these in half and plan on getting them a little closer together, then I can squish these closer together on the paper. The closer we can get them together, the more that we save paper. Now these I'm not sure about. They are nice little writing spots, aren't they? Especially if we make the back, you know. We can always put a paper clip between them. That's an idea. But we know we want these on a coffee dyed paper, or on a coffee dyed paper. And I don't think we need those on a coffee dyed, or this. So let me put these over in our completed pile. That feels pretty dry, so that can go over there. This won't need a back because it'll go on a piece of paper. Okay. So, let's go ahead and put these down. And I think I'll use glue stick. So I'm going to need my little book. Oops. Throwing papers about. There's a stack of papers I have over there that I need to put away. Oh, it says, "Good morning, I love you. Enjoy the sparkling snow." That's an old one. Glad it was a tame one. Whew. I want to try and keep my channel tame. He leaves me notes all the time. Nice little notes. Okay. Put that one down. Oh, it's in my lap. I was going to say, my towel disappeared, but it didn't really. It was on my lap. Only reason it disappeared was because I need bigger paper here. That's what I need. Ooh. Try to get right to the edge, you know, so that it all adheres well. Oh, I love these. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Here, you two. My goodness sake. And we will be decorating these up a little bit. We might put buttons on them or something like that. I haven't decided yet. Might be little pieces of cloth, music sheets, you just never know. Something will decorate them though. I don't know how I'm slopping the glue everywhere, but I am. I'm a glue slopper. Oh no. Let's see. Has it got cat hair all over it? Some. Not bad. Oh goodness. That's how I'm getting glue all over it, because I'm putting the glue on too thick, and then it gets over the edge and on the book, and then I get it on the towel, and then I wipe it back into the card, and it's just a mad cycle. It's okay, it'll dry. I think it will dry. Okay, here we go. Go gently, Angela. Excuse me. I've got a frog in my throat. It'd be nice if the frog in my throat would hibernate for the winter, like the rest of the frogs. Okay. Let's let that dry for just a little bit. And while it's doing that, I'll peel off some. Have I been out of screen? Have I? Really? I have been, haven't I? I'm way down here. I am so sorry. Well, let's work at that. I need to be up here. It's because I'm starting to clutter my desk and I'm not leaving myself space. And when that happens, then I am out of screen. And that is not very nice to do to you. So let's just pick a few things up so that we are working in the right spot. And we were talking about making these into a paper clip, or the side of the journal. Now that's a really big paper clip. Let's see. That would work, wouldn't it? So, should we put a piece of paper on the back to cut it out the same size? Let's see, what do we got? We have some of this left. And then we'll get something else. We'll get something new. Okay, let's see if I can cut it out and leave the other paper with it, you know, the same shape. I don't remember how Gail did those really cool paper clips. I'm going to have to go back and find her video and see how she did it. Okay. There we go. We'll need a piece of paper for this one. And I know we have some dotted paper. I wonder if we could use some of that. So, what is it that she does so that you put this down? Oh, oh. Oh, 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 I know. I know. I know. I think I know. I think I know. I think I know. I think I do. We're going to try it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I don't know. Is it like that? So that it sticks up? Then you could put a dangle on it. Or if it went this way on the page, then you could have a dangle up on the side. Oh, I like that idea. What do you think? Of course, these would have to be lined up the correct way. Otherwise, it won't look right. This way, maybe? Yes. Then that would be in there. And then we would have to trim this to the correct shape underneath. Correct? I really don't know. I'm guessing. I'm just guessing, everybody. So if I go this way, then I can't cut that shape right there. But I can put it right there. I think and then that's the paper clip in there, correct? So all I can do is try it and then see if it works. I mean, I'm assuming that we want this glue in here so that it can't go anywhere. Except for on the page. I'm assuming we want glue right along the bottom so that we can actually clip it on a page. And then we are going to clip it this direction. I'm going to use that as the lineup for that little point. Okay, so I need to clip that little corner off, but I'm going to let it dry just a little bit and then I'll clip it off. Okay, so let's put this in here. Are you guys laughing at me saying, this is not going to work, Angela? You're doing it all weirdly wrong. I don't know. It's okay if you are, because I really don't know. Haven't made a paperclip embellishment for a long time. Okay, so is that the way it goes? Let me... Or this way. Did I just flip it all the way around? I think I did. Doesn't go that way. So it must go that way. Hopefully, I didn't glue it all shut in there. But to save it, if we did, let's take this piece of wax paper and run it in there. Okay, let's let that dry. And then we'll ink it up and decorate it. And we'll have a little embellishment. Now, I had the cutest little charm thingy. Where did I put it? I think it might have been in here. Could it be? Oh, I didn't even make it. It was just glued to a ring. But there's a nice little ring. And let's put that butterfly up here with the bling stuff where it belongs. What do I have? Do I have a flower? Well, we'll think about that pretty soon. One thing at a time, right? Okay. Definitely have to ink it. And, I might even trim it down a little bit better. But let's let that one dry. And let's have a look at this one. It won't work unless I put two pieces together. Do I have a piece of scrap paper that is the right color? No. I might have a purple. I do, but it's that purple blue one. Not exactly what I want to use in this journal. No. Wrong paper. Let's see. Ooh, see, we can cut out some of these front things for tags. And this little perfume bottle, we can cut that out. So, and we can cut this off as a half a tag. Oh, I just love that so much. Okay, so we'll have to save that one because we want to. And we're going to save that one because we want to. Oh, this is a good one. This will make some good pockets and stuff. Right here. Oh, that's just cool. What a cool journaling card that is. Okay. I'm just going to cut out this little piece right here. Set that up in the kitty tower. I didn't let the kitty and the dog in today because I didn't want to have to stop and monitor them while they're in here when they want to chew, and when the cat wants to chew on plasticky things and the dog wants to just do nothing but steal. She's borrowing, I guess. She's not a thiefer. We used to have a cat, though. Who was it? Hobbs, maybe? Shadow? I think it was Shadow. He used to steal everything, and he would take it behind the couch. It didn't matter what it was. Caps, hair things, toys, jewelry. If he found it, it was his, and he took it back behind the couch. And that's where he liked to keep everything. Okay, so there's our two pieces. They go that way. There's that. And I'll leave a piece of scrap paper in there. That one's too fat. Here's a piece of white scrap paper. And we go like this. And if the other one is going that way on a page, then we want this one to go that way on a page. Does it matter? I mean, I think I would prefer them going this way on the page and then have them in 2 separate signatures. That's what I think. So, right about there. And then I'm going to cut this down a little bit. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Voila. And that is what it is. So we want that kind of there so we can still clip something on it. Let's make sure this is right. That's the back. Yes, that is correct. Okay. Leave it that direction inch. Do not disturb. So I kind of have to wait on the cover. I was going to start with the cover this time, but I just couldn't figure out if I wanted it to have an extra flap on it to come over the front of the journal. You know, kind of like a trifold, but that third fold would just be a fold, not not like a flip or anything, but just kind of like something that folds over for a closure, in other words. Okay, there's that one. Oops, I can see glue coming up over the side. We don't want that, do we? Because that will glue the paper clip shut. And we don't want to glue the paper clip shut. Oh, I've got so much glue on my hands. I'm sorry, you guys. I have to keep rubbing it off. There we go. All right. Now, no, I have to be able to see what I'm doing, and then I can insert the wax paper. First, we line it all up. And then we can put the wax paper under there, and all will be well. Trying to just get that glue to stay towards the center of the paper clip. Okay, let's peek in there. Oh yeah, definitely got to get the wax paper in there. So that we can get it pressed together. There we go. Then we'll let it dry on the wax paper, and then it will slide off when the the glue won't stay stuck to this, is what I'm saying. So we'll let that dry. So we need to make some charms. Okay. You go over there and dry now. Okay, now we need, we're at 36 minutes. Next we need, you know me, I always like to, we'll need another paper clip in there if I do 3 signatures. But you know, I always like to make some little books. So that is my next project. And I really want this one to be a booklet. And maybe that one. And maybe this one. So let's clip those out. I wish they just clipped out. That would be so much easier. Okay, this one's a little bigger than the other two, so we'll let it be the leader. Now the top one is out a little further than the rest. Now the middle one. So in other words, they're not lining up. But that's okay. We don't need them to line up all the time, do we? It just means we cut them each a little bit differently. Do the long range edge. Okay, now that one has to be cut by hand because of the little scalloped edge there. Okay, oh, that would be a pretty booklet, wouldn't it? Any of them, really. I don't want to use that one as a booklet because I already have that one in the middle of the book. Gotta clip that edge off a little bit. Oh gosh, that's pretty. That one definitely is going to be a booklet. Some of these will just be journal cards, but me and my booklets, I like to make little books. Little books and big books. Goes there, that's probably a journaling card. If those are going to be journaling cards, they'll have to get backed with paper. So I'm going to put those over there with the paper for right now. That confused me. I thought, oh no, I cut it in the wrong spot. I was like, oh no, I cut the other one in half. Okay, a little bit off that side. And a little bit off that side. Oh, I need a little more off the top there. just a slight little bit. Okay. That one. That one. And this one will be a journaling card. Okay. Over there, paper. At least the dog's not taking off with all of it, huh? Okay. Oh, look, I didn't clip that one all the way. There we go. Perfect. Now, these are always good booklets when they look like this. I think, well, maybe that's the one I use. I was considering using the polka dots, this one. Oh, and we still have this, and here's some little booklets here too. So we may not need to make all of those into booklets. The nice thing about this one is the inside can still be written on. And then the back has the nice little polka dots. I like that. So, we want those to be little booklets. And this is going to be the front cover of each little booklet. Just like this. Kind of see where I'm going? It's going to fold right through here somewhere, and then we can make pockets on the inside or not. Oh, excuse me, my nose is getting runny. Runny. That's a bad pencil. So I like a little bit of space around the edges, so probably right about here. And then right about here. Nothing says they all have to be the exact same size and shape. I mean, this one could be a longer booklet. And then we wouldn't waste this little tiny piece of paper down here. So, I'm going to cut those across. And then it'll be about time for us to close for today. Close shop for the day. Okay, right there. 1, 2, and a little bigger one. Oh, excuse me. Did not mean to do that. Okay. So let's start with this one because I just love this. And let's decide if we want a pocket in the front and in the back. Like this. Why not? Let's do it. Any idea what an Angela does with a bone folder? Did you see me toss it over there somewhere? I tried to pull my tools a little bit closer so I I've been using this, is what I've been doing. So when I change what I'm using, I lose what I'm not using. There's that and that. Now, do you see it? I don't see it either. Oh, I feel it. Ta-da! Okay, so if that's going to be right about there, then we are going to score this. We're going to score this right about three and 7/8, because I cut that 12-inch paper clear across, and then you will need your hole punch or your oval punch, your circle punch or your oval punch. I want to use my circle. Kind of line it up. And let some. Can you hear that rain? Oh my goodness. Ink it up. Hold your score line. There. Oh, that's going to look nice. Sorry if I got off camera again. I'll get better. That's my new goal for the year. I have a goal. I don't have a resolution. I mean, I wish I could resolve my issue of jumping out of frame, but I can't until I get in the supreme habit of staying on camera. Wow, it is raining. I love this paper. It's just so pretty. It's going to go like that, and like that, and like that. And we'll need this. No, too far up that way. Oh, good heavens. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's going to go there. So, do we want a little tiny bit of lace behind it? Oh, wow, it's raining. Wow, wow, wow. Really raining. Get off me. No. That's just a little bit of decoration there. I think maybe we need something up here. Have another piece of music. And it's okay if it's upside down, you know. As I say that and tear it the correct direction. Okay. Okay. I think that looks good. A little tiny piece. Okay. Yes, that's inked. I gotta put my glass mat back under here. That's what I have to do. And here, and here, okay. Oh, isn't that pretty? Works for me. Let's see here. Okay. there. And I'm just going to glue 3 sides, unless I glue the wrong end, in which case the whole thing will get glued down, because the words have a right way up and a wrong way down. So it's going to go that way, and to tear that little piece off there, because that did not work. Oh, now it looks like a little race car or a big old clown shoe. A big clown shoe. It could be a race car. Okay, so now we have a little tiny pocket. Let's set that in there so we'll remember. Or we could set this in there. Just as a little tag. Maybe that. This will be just to remind us that we've done it. Okay. We will finish decorating these tomorrow. Or, yeah, tomorrow. And get the paper in them and make the other 2. So it's time for me to let you go. Please consider giving the video a thumbs up and liking it. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I try to be here every day, but I am missing a day this week. And hopefully I'll get up a couple of videos before power company gets here in the morning, and so I'll have some playing this week. Otherwise, I hope you'll enjoy some of my other videos that I have already previously recorded. So, because the power company is going to be working out in our neighborhood area all next week, Monday through Friday, and so we have a warning about power outages next week. So anyway, thank you for joining me again, and I hope everybody had a good time. I hope you are enjoying getting back to some journal making, and we will do other things. We won't, I don't know, I'm just going to take it one day at a time. Right now I'm making the ephemera for the journal, and then it should go pretty fast, because we've got a booklet and a pocket and a page and a writing board and some tags and some clip-ons. So far it's going really fast. There's not a lot more that we're going to need to make. We need to make these 3. And then there's a couple other things. And then we need to make pockets for each of these items. So I think this is going to go fast. I'm trying. I'm trying to see how fast I can do it, but I don't know. I can only record so many at a time. So anyway, I will talk to you later. Thank you again for joining me, and I hope that you're crafting along or coming up with I hope I'm giving you some great ideas for journals. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.